Guys, sometimes seating primers into match grade brass, particularly when it's new, can be pretty difficult to do using a hand style primer seater. Now you can see I got that primer in there, but it did take both hands to close this, and if I was doing a bunch of those, that would not make for a fun day. So let me show you what I do instead. This little device here is the RCBS RAM Prime, and let me show you how to set it up. Basically, this thing is going to make it a lot easier when it comes to seating primers in tight primer pocket match brass. Let's set it up. To get started here on my Redding Big Boss 2, we're simply going to take the primer rod holder, which you can see is cut here to go into a shell holder insert. Just going to take that and place that in the RAM. From there, determine whether or not you're using large or small primer pockets. In my case, I'm using large, so we're going to take the large primer RAM and simply stick that in the little holder there. Now from the top, we're just going to take the actual primer die body, and I have a quick lock bushing installed, so put that in there, and then just take whatever shell holder you're using. In this case, this is the proper one for 30-06, and snap it into place. And the depth of your actual primer seating is adjusted by however high you have the die threaded into the press. Now to start, you're simply going to raise the RAM, take one of my primers, and place them in the primer cup here on top. From there, just lower that a little bit, take our piece of brass, go ahead and set that in there, raise the RAM, and gently bottom the RAM out, after which you can see properly seated primer, and that took very little effort. And if I do a couple of these back to back, primer in, lower a little bit, case in, case is good, up again, primer in, next case. Now I picked up this unit a few years ago when I had bought a lot of Peterson 30-06 match brass that was really hard to seat primers either by hand using squeeze primer or even the slide bar priming mechanism here on the press. This made it much easier even with properly dimensioned primer pockets, and I just have had it in my arsenal of reloading tools and occasionally get it out when I'm doing stuff like 30-06. Have you guys seen these before? If so, maybe you have one. Let me know in the comments. Would love to hear about it. As always, stay safe, keep on reloading. I'll catch you guys later. And of course, if you want to support the channel, check out our TRC 22 snap caps, available in standard rim, non-ejecting, and revolver rim, and coming soon in 22 Magnum. Link to those over in the pinned comment.